Alright, so we're back again. Got a very important thing to do today. I think we're changing all the cooling system in my fire truck. So we're going to get to that in just 1 second. But what we're going to do now is I got a verse that I'm going to read y'all, and I think it's a pretty cool verse. It really kind of puts it out there for you to see what's going on. So it's Romans 7:15 through 7:17, and so bear with me. I don't understand myself at all, for I really want to do what is right, but I can't. I do what I don't want to do, what I hate. I know perfectly well that what I am doing is wrong, and my bad conscience proves that I agree with these laws I am breaking. But I can't help myself, because I am no longer doing it. It is sin inside me that is stronger than I that makes me do these evil things. And you can, I'm pretty sure anybody in this entire world can agree with what Paul said. This is Paul, by the way, if you don't know who wrote that. But I mean, no matter what, you're going to struggle. And obviously, a great man such as Paul, he's struggling so much that he wrote a 2 or 3 line paragraph about it, even with the great things he was doing. So if you feel like you're doing wrong and you know it, just keep trying, keep getting better. We're gonna mess up. So I hope this is encouraging. That doesn't mean you need to intentionally go mess up, but we're gonna mess up. So I mean for this to be encouraging. So if you have anything else to add on this stuff, let me know. So without anything else, we're gonna go ahead and go to the fire truck. Alright, so we're back again. This is the exact same day after the last video I posted. Got it running. So now we got to do the cooling system, because I'm not driving it home without being able to cool the motor down after all this time and months and almost a year of work going into this. I've learned so much. Not even joking. Alright, so without any kind of further ado, I guess that's how you use it, I got to take these belts off, but only after I do something very critical. And I came up here off a video. My gauge for my temperature is not working, so I actually thought it was this one right here, and it's not. You can tell that that's a new temperature sending unit. It's some kind of sending unit for something, so I mean it'll work. But the actual sending unit is right there for the dashboard. So I got to ground that out and see if it works. So you're going to look at the gauge and y'all just holler and see if it moves or not. Alright, so I learned that the wire and the gauge is good. I grounded this out on this little vacuum port. So now that I know that it's not the wire or the gauge, I know that I need to get a new sending unit, but that won't be in this video. I'll probably just do that off camera and tell you about it in some other time. So we got to do this water pump now. It's 1:58, so 2 o'clock pretty much. So I got to get this done as quick as possible. That way I don't have to worry about it anymore. Right now what I'm doing is just going ahead and taking these hoses off. I got a bucket down there by the petcock and taking that off down there, or draining out all the old antifreeze. It's going to be a whole lot faster if I just go ahead and close this. Alright, sorry about that. Got a little ahead of myself. I went ahead and got both the lower and the upper radiator hose off. I went ahead and did away with the old pump cooling line. Just changed both thermostats out. Apparently there's two of them in there. Anyway, I got it resealed with some specifically water pump and thermostat housing gasket maker. So yeah, so now literally where I'm at now is I got to get these belts off, and I'm going to start with these, with just loosening everything, and then I'll pull them all off. So I'll set you up. Alright, I pretty much got everything loosened. I'm going to try to cheat the alternator a little bit because it's way down there. So, we'll see. I really don't know how to do it. Not get the fan off. I mean, loosen the alternator up. Right there. I'm almost done. I don't know where I left off, but I didn't record me putting on the water pump, but you can tell it's a different color. I got some of these pulleys back on, and I'm just chipping away at it. And yeah, you can watch now. It ought to be a fast motion now. Alright, nothing like double work. After I got everything back together and I started putting antifreeze in here, started hearing water dripping. And I looked down and there was water pouring out the bottom of my water pump. So I got to take the water pump off, reseal it, put it back on, and then put everything else back on, then redo it. I'm not going to make y'all have to watch that again. Y'all seen me do it the first time. So I got to do that. Not only that, I'm going to insert the part of the clip where it happened. I think I got it on camera. But whenever I took this water pump pulley off, it was kind of stuck, so I gave it some force and I slammed it directly into my radiator and it busted my radiator. So there's a shop, I think they're still open in a town close by me, and they, I believe, fix radiators. Radiators for this truck range from about $300 to $700. So hopefully they can fix it, and hopefully they're still open. So anyway, this part is going to be of me fixing this radiator, and I'll get the water pump fixed off of camera, and then it'll meet together of me starting the truck, putting antifreeze in it and all that good stuff. So yeah, let me get started. Alright, so I just kind of skipped ahead. I bought a $944 radiator for this truck, so that was an expensive mistake, but I got it all back together and we're about to drive her home. I had her idling here for a while, and yeah, so it might go good. We're gonna try it out. Not yet driven this thing, so here we go. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah, there are. They're lap belts. It's like, man, there are no seat belts in this. Alright, got my belt on. Never worn a lap belt. Well, yeah, I have, when I sat in the middle. I've heard second gear is hard to get. It's fairly hard to get. Ran out of gas. Not too far from where I started. So I'm gonna walk back and go get gas and drive the rest of the way home. To finish up this video, I got her home. Went ahead, skipped ahead. And I think this is a week and a half later. No, 2 weeks probably. And anyway, I'm not showing you the other side because that's a spoiler for the next episode I have on this. Which probably won't be the next video I do. The next video I do will probably be on the tan truck because it needs an oil pump. But anyway, this truck, the brakes are definitely still locked up on it, and there's a explanation for that in the next one. But I was going probably 20 all the way home. Had to get my dad in my truck behind me after I filled her up with fuel to help out. You know, had the hazards on and everything. But anyway, we got her home. And she still runs good. Starts up every time. I mean, just a wonderful truck. I think it'll be great once I get this brake situation figured out. That's really all I got to say to wrap this up. Yeah, that was an expensive mistake. $944 for a radiator. Might as well say $1,000. The shop would not fix it for me. The guy was honest with me. He's a pretty cool guy. So if there's any way I can support his business, I'll do it. But he said the core, you know, they were going to recore it, but he was like, it's going to be $800, you know, plus labor. So he said, you're looking about $1,500 just to fix the old radiator. He was like, you'd be better off buying a new one. I was like, all right. And that's what I did. And they still sell radiators for this truck. They're just expensive, and you got to pay it. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get on off of here. So y'all have a great week, and God bless y'all. Bye-bye.